I guess it's time to launch the Reconquista and push back out. Use my war bonds to heal back all my units and take back my core VPs. And then hope that Sweden is not gonna kill me. I'm trying to negotiate with Sweden. I think there's a good chance that I can get some of my territory back. Maybe get my economy back. But it's all on Sweden, man. Throwing away my planes was bad. Really bad. If I have my planes here, I'm actually not in such a bad spot. But without planes, I am just super immobile. And I don't even have any production facilities. What do I even do? Do I just start making planes now again? Feels bad. So the recapturing of my territory is going quite well. Luckily, Sweden decides to stop here and not declare war against me. I guess, are they fighting? Is Kareli fighting Sweden? They are. So these seem to be the dangerous players now. So I will need to rebuild quickly in order to face them. They seem allied. He's bringing a lot of units. Can't I catch a break? What type of unit am I building? I think I just need more rocket artillery again, right? Maybe some infantry? What do I have? Oh my fucking god. It's just a clusterfuck. I need to rebuild my capital as well. Maybe in Toulouse, Lyon. I almost feel like Toulouse would be safer. Yeah, Sweden does not respect my boundaries here at all. But I think we're gonna let him have it for now. If we can grind a little bit on the Italian units, push into here while we clear empty Spain, I think we're good. We can also push into Yugoslavia here a little bit. He's coming. Is he really coming? Or is he gonna stay here? I think I need an air force though. Like, stuff like this is gonna be horrible. Like, you just need an air force, right? Sweden is stopping for now. He almost seems low-key a little bit AFK. And Spain seems AFK. Yugoslavia is already said, I guess, that he's leaving. Italy's AFK. Germany, I think, is gone. England seems to be sort of inactive. Morocco seems to be not that good of a player. This should probably be a victory, actually. I think I'm gonna be able to snatch a lot of territory here. The only thing that's now can go wrong if Sweden suddenly decides he wants to attack me. But considering that Sweden is under attack by some other countries, I don't think his focus is on me. So things are not looking that badly anymore. Do I even want industry? I don't even have industry. Maybe I don't need air right now. Maybe I should just have some industry. All of this is super expensive. I think I first want to have some industry, right? Why just keep building rocket artillery? At least for rocket artillery, I don't need to keep teching. Rocket artillery is gonna be useful immediately. Let's see if Sweden is gonna continue to stay inactive. If he continues to stay inactive, I do want to kind of take some of this territory here. So, you know, the game is a little bit underwhelming at this point because I think everybody went inactive. We see with Sweden there's nothing really going on anymore. He's not moving the units here. I don't think these two countries are moving. These two are obviously inactive. I don't know a single person who is still actively playing. We see Germany moving his troops. You know, also in like this last, oh, I'm gonna go inactive, so I might as well throw my units away kind of move. I'm just gonna be sending this stack around, warbond healing it in the meantime. I'm gonna build up some industry, gonna build up more rocket artillery, gonna pump out fighters and bombers, and that's gonna be it. So, I was gone for a little bit and I come back and a bunch of things happened. So Morocco took quite a lot of territory away from me. I guess England isn't AFK, but is actually taking some territory. He's also taking a little bit of territory. So I guess it's not over yet. My next move is gonna be to upgrade my bombers to level 3, even though I lost 3 core VPs, which is good because I'm used to having none of them. And now at least still have 2. And yeah, I think if once these are level 3, we can really start cleaning everything here. Yeah. Morocco, I guess, is the primary enemy. I don't know why he sucked at the very start, but now I guess he's getting his act together a little bit. So I basically lost all my production facilities while I was gone, which means I'm back again. I'm reset. All right. So the game continues, and we see that we are battling here in Spain. He has some SP artillery, and here's some tanks and even an amphibious tank. And I basically just have my tactical bombers and rocket artillery. The Spain actually came back and was trying to land in south of France with a lot of units that I was able to kill while disembarking with my tactical bombers. And it also was quite a big victory. And overall, I'm feeling confident here. Also, what I'm doing here is making a bunch of armored cars. So I'm making mass level 1 armored cars. I war bonded a bunch of them. And even though I have level 2, I'm still producing level 1 armored cars here. And then I can immediately research the level 3 armored car too. And then I have a stack of level 3 armored cars with some extra efficiency. And I made these fighters here, these interceptors, because I was getting strategically bombed. And I'm not sure if I killed the strategic bomb or not. Oh, here he is actually. But yeah, it's a little bit tit for tat here. He is killing some of my units and could be better. I'm still struggling from these morale issues. I've been struggling from them the whole game. My economy has been struggling the whole game. But yeah, I think Morocco is not gonna have any serious chance of winning against me. Alright, so to be honest, when I look at the world's mightiest armies, I'm not doing too good. And we see especially Turkey and Karelia and England being far ahead. I dealt with Morocco. Morocco is dying. But Turkey is apparently the big threat now, who has almost probably like more than twice my army. And I don't really have that much if you look at it. I have now some armored cars with decent levels. I have some tactical bombers and some rocket artillery. But that might not be enough if you think about it. And Turkey does seem to be fairly rapidly expanding here. And I probably need to do the same. We will see Karelia and England, they're still fighting it out. I don't think I want to mess with either one of them just yet. The primary reason or the primary goal should be here to take all of Morocco's territory and also maybe Poland and Romania, and then hope that Turkey is gonna stay passive for a little while so I can benefit from expansion and just rebuild my army after I struggled in the early game, right? In the score, I'm number 2, basically tied with number 1. But if I can get some of the armored cars here and then take all of this relatively quickly, I think I should be in a good spot. Right now I'm swinging north with the armored cars. Maybe I can take all of this with the armored cars. That's the plan for now. I mean, these level 3 armored cars should be strong enough to basically wipe up everything, even though this country has not even entered war yet. So they are gonna have a bunch of troops, but I think I should be fine. Usually I don't like to build too much navy, and maybe I shouldn't, to be honest. Actually, maybe I should cancel this plan here. I could just make naval bombers instead, right? Because he's Axis, he's probably gonna make submarines, so I'm probably just better off making naval bombers. The good thing I guess about navy would have been that they cost food and I'm floating food, but I guess I can make something else that's food intensive. And why am I still... I have my capital. Wait, I never rebuilt my capital because I lost it then one more time. Oh my god, I didn't realize. I don't have a capital. Oh, everything is at 50%. That's really bad. Guess I can build it in Lyon. Oh no, I didn't know. Making naval bombers, I think, is the right call here. Definitely. I can make like 1 or 2 more battleships, but I will need to protect them with the naval bombers, right? Alright, so I am currently fighting Morocco, and he actually has a little bit of an air force, but it seems like he is not active enough to really be a threat. I am continuously catching him off guard, and it seems like he's only like checking in every, I don't know, hour or so, and I don't think like that's not enough on a map like this. And you know, these armored cars, they're kind of getting shredded apart a little bit too quickly, because I've been clearing like the 2 cities, and there were in both cities there were like 10 units, and even the level 3 armored cars are losing a lot of HP, which is not super great, because I really was hoping for them to clear a lot more, and I will need to basically cycle them out with some fresh armored cars, put some warbonds into them. But right now I need my warbonds for like bomber health and battleship health. I am slowly now getting into my economy. It's already day 10 and I'm starting to build economy. It's quite crazy. And yeah, you know, the thing with the capital, I'm just now finishing my capital on day 10. Mistakes were made. Let's just put it like that. Let's see what Turkey is gonna do the next few days. Oh, this is a Turkish scouting boat. I didn't know that. That's not a bad idea, to be honest. Maybe I should do that too. Some scouting boats to know what the fuck is going on. I think that's not a bad idea. I will copy that strategy. And then instead of infantry, because I don't really have any infantry anymore, I thought I will for once try a game where I don't upgrade my infantry at all. So the way I will play around my artillery stacks is with just ordnance units. So I will make my AT guns and my AA guns and pair them up with the rocket artillery instead of infantry. Also some armored cars, and the rest should probably be planes. And that's my strategy for this game. But yeah, I think I'm farming Morocco quite hard. He still is managing to pump out more and more units. It's probably just we are already at day 10. Just because my game was slow doesn't mean that the other people's game is also equally slow. So Morocco at this point has not much left. I'm farming him on the coastal cities. I'm farming him inside with planes. He lost some armies. I'm conquering territory quite fast. So he's very much done. Ooh, is Turkey declaring war? Maybe he just wants the city, but yeah, you need to declare war for that. That seems like a very hostile action, which also makes me think maybe I should prioritize making naval bombers. This seems like he wants to mess with me. But we can already see there's no AA here. We can hope that maybe he has no AA in general, and I can farm him with my planes. Ooh, getting level 5 interceptors would be kind of cool. So I guess it's time to send the planes over here. I'm combining my battleships because the probability that Turkey has submarines somewhere here is very high. None of this has anti-air. So what do we think? Do we think he has a big air force himself, or is he a noob? Like, I feel like this is a very random army from him. Like some motorized, some mechanized, some heavy tanks, some tank destroyers, medium tanks. Like, this is an everything army. So I don't think he's very good, even though his KD is 10-1. Also, this is not the right place for the rocket artillery. I would need it there. And I kind of had that feeling that would be the case. But moving the rocket artillery here would be risky. I mean, I can lose this territory, right? It's no biggie. It's whatever. I guess he might come close to triggering the win condition, though. I'm also might come close to triggering the win condition if I get all of Morocco. That's a lot of victory points. He's still waiting for some reason, which I like. I'm not in a hurry. I want to wait. And I don't know if it makes sense for me to keep building industry, because I'm so late with building industry. And I'm even low morale still, which actually decreases the efficiency of building industry. You can build a lot of these AT guns. I don't think I want any of these armored cars anymore. Now that we know what we're fighting against. Oh, he's attacking now. So Turkey is pushing me quite hard. But as we already established, he is lacking anti-air. And from the way it looks like, I think he's not making anti-air because he's just not a good player, instead of him having some mastermind and like ambushing my air or something. So I think I will retreat from here. I have to give this up, unfortunately. Here I thought I'm gonna have a cheeky runner that I will use to disrupt and slow him down, do some counter-attacking. And in the meanwhile I can clear all of this. But yeah, I think I can just slowly grind all of his units down with my air. This always seems a little bit scary to me, but I think the moment this gets attacked, right, these planes will just reroute. Yeah. So, Turkey is pushing me still, and he is making progress. Like, his units are moving fast, of course, and he's capturing a lot of territory. Of course, my goal is to grind him down, and since he's attacked me, he already lost like 10-11 units. So I think I can keep doing this, and he has no anti-air, so all of these heavy tanks and stuff units will probably die before they reach my core. And I think at some point he will just start fizzling out. So for me, it's about conserving bomber health, trading efficiently, and getting out these AT guns. And they're all level 1 so far, but I'm gonna try to get them to like level 4 and then upgrade. And I'm also trying to upgrade my interceptors and tactical bombers. And one might think, Felix, shouldn't you get attack bombers? But I believe very much in the tactical bomber commitment. 148. How much damage are they gonna give them? 127. I mean, it's a slow grind, right? It's like the damage does not come out super quickly. So, and of course, it would be very useful to have my record artillery over there, but it's all the way down here. A little bit out of position. I can make some new rocket artillery though. Alright, I guess I will get some artillery for free here. Turkey falling apart a little bit. And he seems to almost be retreating all across the board. Interesting. Yeah, I mean, if I was him I would run too, right? Because he's being dealt a bloody nose here. He's mostly losing units in exchange for some territories. But in Call of War you never really want to do that trade. Oh, unless, I mean, he's getting points, right? I guess I need to make sure he's not getting too many points. It could be that he's pushing for the win. Basically just doing a little bit of back and forwards micro here. Grinding down, getting some free kills, getting out before I'm getting caught. Oh no, I think I am getting caught. I need to kill this before I get engaged into melee combat. There you go. That was about to get dicey. Like me losing the stack of 10 armored cars, that might be like a game-losing move here. I think I'm in a overall pretty decent position here, as long as I don't get overconfident and just take my time, get out some more bombers, wait for my upgrades, keep grinding him down, don't get engaged in melee combat if it's too dangerous. I don't want to be facing heavy tanks with my armored cars. I think right now he started with his KD 277 to 27, and we can see like he already lost quite a lot of units and basically killed nothing. And what do we learn from this? You gotta just, you know, you have to do something with air. You can't just ignore air and make tanks. That's not a valid strategy in this game. I mean, sending the rocket artillery through the desert here is really a little bit stupid, but we are just very committed at this point. I mean, this is just too juicy. Gonna get the artillery here. I mean, these are big stacks. I need to go away here. How much AA do these have? 30. Yeah, grinding these stacks down with air is gonna be costly. I kinda need the rocket artillery for that. Or higher level planes. Right, so Turkey seems to have fully withdrawn from like the Balkans. And he also doesn't seem to be super active with his ships here. I'm starting to kind of farm them with my naval bombers. Here I brought my tactical bombers and my ships. And yeah, even though he is sort of close here, if he was gonna make a push maybe through Ukraine, and even push me harder with his heavy tanks, it would have kind of been an all-in move, but maybe he could have done it to reach the victory condition. But now with him giving up, I guess it's gonna be my turn to reach the victory condition in a bit. And it also seems like, I don't know if he has already surrendered. Maybe he has the logic of wanting to conserve his KD. And because I was really ruining his KD a lot, so maybe he's pulling back to the back, so he doesn't want to lose any more units, and he basically already surrendered. I am not sure, but I think I can probably win relatively soon. Probably not in this day, but probably the next day if he actually did surrender. Alternatively, it might of course also be that he just pulled back and now he's pumping out a lot of anti-air guns or his own interceptors or rocket fighters or something like that. And once he has that, he will renew his campaign. However, of course, my planes are also about to be power spiked because I'm building both level 5 interceptors and level 5 tactical bombers. And I'm already stockpiling my resources so that I can mass transform them relatively soon. And I'm also stockpiling war bonds, so now I'm gonna wait for like another tick of them getting healed, and then I will war bond, and then I will upgrade them, right? And here I feel like, yeah, you know, tactical bombers aren't the best units, of course, to engage like ships. However, if you look at this, in this case, it's like 4.4 against 18. So it still kind of makes sense to just shoot them instead of, like, if you wouldn't do anything anyways with them. Alright, so I think I might be able to sneak in the win here. If this is accurate, I did take a lot of VPs. I'm trying to take some additional VPs. Can force much this too. Taking this, taking this, taking this. It's like, shoot. Maybe work. Alright, so the game might end in 7 minutes because Turkey just pulled all the way back. I'm taking a bunch of additional territory, and yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna reach a 713 or if I'm barely not gonna reach the 713. It's always a little tricky to judge. But yeah, I guess Turkey cared about his KD. He didn't want to lose too much KD against me. Sometimes people do that. I don't really like people doing it. Well, in this case, I think I was winning anyways, so I guess it speeds up the game. But I feel like in general, one shouldn't leave the game before it's over, right? And what are England and Karelia doing? I don't know. I'm not even sure if they're fighting that much. I think they're both maybe a little bit inactive. We see England is like, I think both of their KDs hasn't really changed. They did trade some of the territories, but yeah, their KD not so much. So I don't know what's going on between them. I guess that's a victory. But yeah, even with the very hard start, man, I was like at one province, right? Last stand, they almost eliminated me. Being between two people, them all full sending at me. Then Morocco fighting against me, then Turkey fighting against me. It was a hard battle to win. 8.46 KD, 400 units killed. I was still far behind in mightiest armies. And yeah, but we got the solo victory. Yeah, pretty nice.